Hey, Scott Marsh here, the Mind Body Mentor, and in for another instalment. Oh, what a night! And no, it wasn't late December, and no, it wasn't 1963. If you got that reference, then well done to you, that's awesome. But I want to tell you a story about what happened last night. So, last night I got in from work, I'd been doing some coaching calls, I've been doing some nutritional consults, and I've been doing a lot of other admin stuff that just goes with business and things like that. So, I found out earlier in the day that my websites had gone down. This included my Accelerate Fitness website, and it also included my brand new Mind Body Mentor website that I've just spent weeks working with my dear friend Dave creating. And I basically went on to my hosting server just to find out that basically they had managed to delete every single file that was associated with those websites. Wow. Okay, so basically that is 6 years worth of blog posts, 6 years worth of testimonials and success stories, 6 years worth of memories, all completely gone. And no, they couldn't back it up, so everything went. Now, that's not really the story I want to tell you about today. The story I want to tell you about is what happened afterwards. Because this is the bit where I realised just how much all the work that I've been putting through on myself over the past 2 years has completely changed how I view situations like this and how I view the challenges in my life going forwards. Because last night, after all of the chaos, is that actually the emotion that I ended up with, rather than the upset and anger that started, was actually gratefulness, which may sound a little bit strange. How on earth can you just lose 6 years worth of work, memories, success stories, testimonials, everything, and be grateful? Yep, I get it. But actually, here's the thing, is that actually what happened after that was I actually spent a good amount of my evening and to the early hours this morning actually looking for files, looking for anything that I would have backed up, looking for anything. And I got to actually find all of these wonderful stories, all these wonderful pictures, all of these wonderful emails from people that I've received over my 6 years in the industry. And it really made me actually just stop for a second and actually reflect on my journey from where I started from my own weight loss all the way through to setting up the business, to all the people's lives that I've changed, all the people that I've helped, all the people I've had the pleasure working with. It actually gave me a kick in the right direction. It actually gave me a hell of a lot of motivation to continue on this journey that I'm going through and continue on helping people to actually learn how to react just as I did in a calm and collected way. Now, when I first got into my own journey of actually changing my mindset and actually changing how I lived, one of the first areas I looked into was mindfulness. Whether you like it or not, that's absolutely fine, and we'll cover that on a different date. But I remember my teacher on the first day of coaching training saying something to me. He said, "It is what it is. What are you going to do about it?" And that thing, just that word, that quote, just rang into my head like anything. Because at that moment, I had the choice. The choice of reacting, tearing someone a new asshole, and just completely going into a depressive spiral of how much work I've lost and all the effort that I've lost and all that sort of stuff. Or just accept it for what happened and actually do something about it. And that, my friends, is where the power starts to lie. Because when you can actually slow down situations enough to actually start making decisions and actually start making the correct choices, then things start coming online again. Now, in that headspace, I was able to start putting into place getting the websites completely redesigned, start getting new information, new copy, new writing, all these other exciting things. And it was because I made the choice of not to be angry, not to be upset. What happened, happened. And the only thing that I can actually change now is actually moving forwards and adapting my course, adapting my situation, and still moving forwards and achieving exactly what I want to. So the question for you today is, what are you struggling with? What has just happened, or what's been happening for you in the past year, couple of years, decades, that's keeping you stuck in your tracks? And what choice are you making staying where you are right now? And if you weren't staying there, where would you be? That's Scott Marsh, the Mind Body Mentor, out for today, and I hope you found this useful. Have a good day.